Here's a ready stance ankle dorsiflexion, pails and rails. We're going to start just setting up that ready stance position. We're going to have our right leg planted out to the side, left leg foot facing forward, knee directly over our toes, and finding that stretch by loading our body weight onto this leg and creating that nice dorsiflexion stretch. We should feel that in the back of the ankle. We're going to sit here for a 2-minute passive hold. Once that 2 minutes is over, we're going to start our pails and rails contractions. Our pails contraction are going to be pushing into the ground. So I'm really actively trying to come up into that contraction. To make sure I don't move, I'm going to load all of my body weight onto this. So I'll take a deep breath in, pack that air down, irradiate the rest of my tissue, take about 5 seconds to start pushing down with my ankle into the ground, ramping up into a full 80-90% contraction, pushing, pushing, pushing. Once that 15 seconds is over, we're going to start our rails contraction, which is using our anterior shin to pull us deeper, actively pulling us deeper into dorsiflexion. You should really feel in the front of the ankle here. 15 seconds of pulling hard, 80-90% of max. After that 15 seconds, we're going to relax, settle into that new position, and repeat that 2 more times. So we're going to start by setting up our ready stance stretch. We're targeting this left side. We're going to have our right side out to the side, left toes facing forward, knee directly over our toes, and we're just going to bring ourselves forward, really putting all of our weight into that leg, into a passive dorsiflexion stretch. We're going to hold this for 2 minutes. Once that 2 minutes is over, we're going to start with our pails and rails. So for our pails contraction, it's going to be pushing the balls of our feet into the ground, going into plantar flexion. And so we'll take a breath in, pack that down, irradiate the rest of our body, add some stability, load up onto this leg, and start taking about 5 seconds to push into the ground, ramping up to about 80 or 90% of max, and holding this contraction for 15 seconds, pushing into the ground hard. Once that 15 seconds is over, we're going to relax, stay here, and start our rails contraction. We're going to use our anterior shin to pull us deeper into dorsiflexion hard. You should really feel this in the front of the ankle. Pulling, again, 80-90% of max, hard. 15-second contraction. Once that's done, relax, settle into this new position, and we'll stay here for about 30 seconds or as long as we need between contractions. Repeat 2 more times.